Your habits are truly the building blocks to your whole reality, your whole universe, your whole environment. Just think about how good you are at living your life, living your personal life. Can't nobody walk in your shoes and do it as well as you do it. Think about how convenient you've made things for your personal lifestyle. Half of the shit that you do on an everyday basis, you don't even have to think about doing it. It's all structured in your environment for you to just flow right through it, bro. If somebody else had to live your life for a day and do things exactly the way you do it at the precise times that you do it, man, they would have a hard damn time. But your habits, whether good or bad, have created a very convenient lifestyle for yourself to get those habits completed. You know what I'm saying? Everything around you is like a makeup of what you've put energy into to make real. You wouldn't have certain things if you didn't want it. You wouldn't put up with certain shit if you were actually tired of dealing with it. And you wouldn't be in certain places that you truly didn't want to be. We have to start realizing how convenient we've made it for ourselves to do our good and bad habits. We've literally created a whole habitat for it, for your personal lifestyle, bro. That's why humans are so unique. It's because we can not only adapt to certain lifestyles, but we can create our own habitat, which we become like the greatest organism in. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, can't nobody live your life the way you live it. And then when you start thinking about animals that live in the wild, you know what I'm saying? You think about their daily routine. They wake up and do the same thing every day. The same thing over and over. You know what I'm saying? And they thrive in that habitat, you know? They don't have to think about what they do naturally in that environment. They don't have to consciously think about their next move in their environment. You know what I'm saying? They just get up and do what they naturally do. Only time they need to think about that, think about what it is they need to do next, is probably when their environment is changed. Because once their environment is changed, then by default their habits are changed. You know what I'm saying? Their daily routine is changed. And with all of that being changed, it's like it forces you back into a state of conscious thinking to have to survive again or make life comfortable for you again. So think about if you changed your environment, you know what I'm saying? The places you drove to, you used to drive to and didn't have to think about where exactly you was at on the road, how long it was going to take to get there, where you was going. If you in a whole new area, a whole new country, a whole new state, you are forced to think about all of these things, You're more so in a conscious state to be able to survive and make it comfortable and make you able again to operate in said environment, said area. You know what I'm saying? But not to go too deep or get off track, but that's what I was talking about with humans being able to adapt to certain environments. You can't take a polar bear out of his environment and put him in, 90-degree weather and think it's going to thrive there or think it's going to adapt. It's not. But to get back on track, understanding that everything around you, bro, from your car to the place that you live to the contacts in your phone to the way your phone is set up to the apps on your main screen, to the algorithm on these social media apps, to the food in your pantry, to the shoes in your closet. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro, you created all of that. It's a certain level of convenience that you are okay with, that you are comfortable with. It's a certain level of repetitive habits that have created that, Then the moment that you want to change who you are, that's when things get hard. That's when things get uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? If you've been eating unhealthy all these years and you wake up one day and say, I want to change my whole body. I want to change my look. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be easy creating new habits. Getting up and going to the gym every day. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be very uncomfortable. And you're going to have to consciously think about getting up and getting your shit together to go to the gym. And you're going to have to adapt like human beings do to that particular lifestyle that you now want in your life. Animals can't change who or what they are. You know what I'm saying? But humans can. So at the end of the day, if you're tired of your lifestyle, you're tired of the shit around you and the people around you and the things that you're doing to yourself, if you're tired of all of this stuff, then you should change your habits. It starts with you. You know what I'm saying? You are what you attract. If you don't like the way people are treating you, you should be treating yourself better. And treating yourself better goes hand in hand with getting from around people who you feel like treat you like shit. It's called self-love. It's called being aware of your surroundings. It's called protecting your temple. It's called protecting yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's called being better to yourself, son. You have to do that. Nobody has the ability to do harmful things to yourself the way you do. Nobody has the ability to do beneficial things to yourself the way you do. You are in total control. All the things, the people, the bullshit, the good and bad habits, all of that stuff that's around you, you're okay with until you're done being okay with it. And that's the moral of the story, man. Understand that the habits that you create or do on a regular basis, on an everyday basis, whether it be putting up with some shit or thriving to be great, that is making up everything around you. You know what I'm saying?